Hello and welcome. Today's video is called I Can Get Paid to Be the Personal Representative of an Estate? The answer is yes, and we'll explain how right after this message. Welcome back. So as you might imagine, there are actually laws and statutes about probate in the state of Florida, and 733, Florida State Statute 733 covers probate. Specifically, 733-617 deals with compensation for the personal representative of an estate. So yes, you can get paid to be the personal representative. It is 3% up to $1 million. And after $1 million up to $5 million, it's 2.5%. And after $5 million to $10 million, it's 2%. And anything after $10 million is 1.5%. And that's without any wrangling with the court. Now, a lot of people will decide not to charge the estate to be the personal representative. They may be family. They may feel like it's going to create a fight with the family. But the truth is, you are fulfilling a job. And just because you might have an attorney doesn't mean that you won't have a job. And that's another video that talks about the things that an estate attorney, probate attorney does not cover, which falls to you. So it is a job, and there's lots of things for you to do. So it's not like you just sit back and wait for the money to roll in. You will have things to do. You know, it's up to you whether you feel like you should charge for your time, but the state has allotted that there's basically no arguing, no wrangling to charge the estate for your time to be the personal representative. And like I said, it's laid out specifically in percentages of what it should be according to the size of the estate. So here's what the Florida State Statute actually says. This is Statute 733-617. It says, a personal representative shall be entitled to a commission payable from the estate assets without court order as compensation for ordinary services. Now, the second part breaks down the percentages that I just told you about, and the third subsection of that is interesting because it says, in addition, a personal representative shall be allowed further compensation as is reasonable, meaning the court will probably have to agree that it is reasonable, for any extraordinary services, including but not limited to the sale of real or personal property. Meaning, if you're a real estate agent and you sell the house that's part of the estate, you're entitled to your commission, and you're still entitled to get a commission as the personal representative. So one thing doesn't exclude the other. The second thing that's listed is conduct of litigation on behalf of or against the estate. Sometimes there's litigation in the estate. Sometimes the personal representative gets into it and has to sue the estate for problems that arise, and you're entitled to compensation for being involved in that. Another thing is involvement in proceedings for taxes of the estate. That's extraordinary. That's not normal personal representative duties. Carrying on the decedent's business. So say they have a business that needs somebody to keep it running or to deal with it. That's not included in your duties for no extra compensation. You can actually get compensated for that. And it'll be up to the court to decide how much is fair. There is no set percentage on that. And another thing is dealing with protected homestead property. Here in the state of Florida, homesteaded property gets protected from probate, but what this is saying is if there's a probate case and the house is homesteaded, even though it's not included, if you have to deal with that, then you are entitled to a commission. So I thought it was interesting and worth sharing so that you can know that you are entitled to a commission as the personal representative, but then again, you're also entitled to other commissions on top of that if you are doing things that are extraordinary, or as I like to say, extraordinary, because in this case they are. They're not ordinary parts of the duties of the personal representative. And whether you decide to pursue this is definitely a personal decision. Some people don't. They don't want to ruffle feathers in the family. Other times they feel kind of obligated to the decedent, so they decide, I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. But it's important to know that you do have legal justification for compensation as the personal representative from the state of Florida. I hope you find this helpful and interesting, and tune in for more videos meant to help you be better at doing this job. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and it would be great if you would subscribe. I do not follow people. I won't hound you or anything, but it will let you know when another video drops, and hopefully you'll find that interesting as well. And that's the whole point of this, is to be helpful and give you useful information to help you make the best decisions for you during this process. As always, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.